This is about energy. How many of you understand and have heard the concept of entropy? It's a law of thermodynamics. Everything is breaking down. You put an apple on that table and wait 6 months, that apple will not look like an apple anymore. Your body is breaking down. Life is, you want me to be really positive? Life is a terminal illness. We are moving toward breaking down. Leadership, in my definition, you want my definition of leadership? It's intercepting entropy. It's bringing energy into that entropy process. If you're healthy, guess what? You didn't get there by default. You don't sit and wait for your health to come to you. You sit and wait. I'm going to sit and be healthy. You just hang out, what will happen? Entropy will take over, and you'll begin to deteriorate your health. So how do you intercept entropy with your health? You have an exercise regime. We all talk about accountability as if we understand what we talk about. So let me give you my definition. It doesn't have to be yours, but let me give you my definition of accountability. It's the ability to be counted on. The thing about accountability is it starts with being accountable to who? To yourself. How many of you have ever made an agreement, the ability to be counted on, have ever made an agreement with yourself, you're going to get up in the morning and exercise? We've all done this. Now, I'm not telling you that you have to get up and exercise in the morning to be accountable. I'm saying be careful when you make a promise. That's what I'm saying. Be careful when you make a promise, because it will affect your energy. We had no idea when we did this work around accountability how it would affect people with depression in a positive way. This is supposed to be a motivational talk. You want to hear a formula for how to be depressed? Listen to your thoughts. And do whatever your thinking says. I don't feel like going to work today. Okay, I won't go to work today. Guess what? Our thoughts are just our thoughts. 99% of your thoughts are useless. You wake up in the morning and say, I'm a really stupid person. Have you ever woken up in the morning and said that? You know what? Depressed people who are really prone to be depressed will actually what? They'll believe that. They'll actually think that's real. That's called mental illness. You can't tell the difference between your thoughts and reality. But healthy people will say, oh yeah, those are just thoughts. You're lying in bed, should I get up or shouldn't I get up? Those are thoughts. I don't want to exercise today. Those are just thoughts. People who have a regime for exercising will not listen to those thoughts. They just say, I'm going to get up and exercise. No, I don't care what my thoughts say. I'm just going to do it. Because an hour from now, how will I feel about myself? I'll feel better about myself. When you put your feet on the floor in the morning, you get out in the bed in the morning and you do your exercise. Now we think it's the endorphins from the energy from the endorphins. I suggest it's the energy from the integrity that you had from doing what you said you're going to do. Now, but by the way, don't get up and exercise if you don't want to exercise in the morning. Keep your integrity and say, I need my sleep. I need more sleep than exercise. Stay in bed for an extra hour. Then you wake up. You still feel good because you kept your promise. I'm going to sleep in today because I need sleep. But just be careful when you say you're going to do something, because when you say it, you better do it because it will erode your integrity. So my question is, what are your health habits? That's accountability to yourself.